Hello, my name is DC. I'll be giving a match analysis for Al Tawoon versus Al Nassr. Very interesting match. João Felix managed to get himself a hat trick. So let's get into this one. All right, Al Nassr on the attack. Nothing, nothing wrong. Everything seems to be okay. Because yeah, he has space, but to be honest, the pass is going there to the corner. He can, push himself to deal with that. Let's see what happens. Boys played. He could definitely get there quicker, and everything seems to be okay. Yes, I know there's a gigantic gap here, but he is following him, and then he can also, take care of that. Maybe move a bit forward, but to be honest, I think he's just okay where he is because I'd rather him react to him going there. By that, I mean, if he sees that ball getting played, then he goes there rather than standing there because, it might invite the space this side, and then there's also Ronaldo here, and he has his back turned to Ronaldo, so he's not really marking him. All right, so unfortunate thing, he right intention leading to the wrong outcome. He gets something on it, but unfortunately, it defects perfectly into his path. And then cross. This is where the problem is. Too much space really is, and it's the fact that he a lot of it was I think, and this happened within a period of 5 seconds. A period of 5 seconds. So what happened? He was all alone, all free. You should be worried. He could give the excuse, no, I was waiting for him to make a move. He's on Ronaldo. He is backing up his teammates. And this is where the problem is. He is close, but can't really do anything. He should have been quicker. And it's one of those, you commit so many men, and then when he goes, that's 4 men committing towards getting the ball from a single player. That's where problems start. He gets that, and yeah, I know he does turn back. And why is he moving back? He's okay. He moves back, right? So what is he marking here? Nothing. He could literally just take a look, just take a glance, and you'd see João Felix running alone into an occupying space that has no one in it. And the keeper here can't really do much. By the time the ball reaches João Felix, we'll give him that. It's a good finish. It did look like a bobble, but at the end of the day, it's a good finish. He grabs himself a goal. Let's head on to the next goal of the match. The Saudi Premier League highlights have become longer because remember when I used to do this, all highlights used to be within 3 minutes. Now they're within 10 minutes. Who knows? Maybe people want more highlights. Should have made their own category for extended highlights though. Anywho, all right. Let's just increase the resolution because by the time it loads, we are not sure. Let it do its thing. Let it load because it's one of those. I know that it would eventually go back to like 720 or the highest quality, but we don't know how long that would take. All right, so he puts the ball. I don't feel that's it. That's not a handball. He's going for the slide tackle. I mean, what else do you want him to do? Do you want him to slide tackle with his arms by his? Anyway, they win the pen. The great man himself going towards to take the penalty. Okay, you're taking a penalty and it's the first game of the season. I understand you want to build suspense, but the zooming in is a little too much. And still. All right, so he goes to take the penalty. Keeper. He stays planted, which is good, which means that he's not giving away anything. And you know what it happens. But now, one thing I don't like is I don't think. All right, I don't know if it's. So I've seen here, right? So look at how far he dives to the other side. So is it because he knows the ball is going to the other side, or I think I would just rather him jump. Just go ahead and jump, just for the sake of it. Yeah, I know it's going the wrong side, but it's one of those I wouldn't want to be because it may end up being a habit whereby he barely goes to jump for it. Anywho, I'm not a goalkeeper. Let me not keep talking. And then he does his the celebration. He goes up. He goes very dedicated towards this profession. All right. Now this is a very frustrating goal to concede because they've just Al Nassr have just scored and then look how quickly they score again. One long ball. This is the defense. I'm assuming this is the midfield. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe the attacker is all the way in front, but nah, it just ain't right. It just isn't right. Reason why? They should be more compact. It's 2-0. I don't know why they're trying to attack because everyone is all in spaces. And look at that. One, two, three. Yeah, I know. But look at this. It's they should have just been more but compact. I mean, they should have just stuck together rather than separating all the way. Build make it harder for them to concede a goal. And then look at this. Nah, that's schoolboy defending. If one long ball, no, because peep this. He didn't even. The ball just bounced. Why is he all the way there? They should have just be compact, go back, defend for a bit, and then you attack. Why would you go? Anyway, these guys seem to. So he misses the first bounce, which he should not have missed at all. He should have anticipated that. Then there's the second, no second bounce. He gets to that first, but three players among one player, and then they don't even. Nah, goalkeeper. It's difficult because I know that it's not his fault, but I do feel he could have been just a slightly bit behind. But who knows? Because if he was slightly a bit behind, he would have taken the shot. But yeah, the fact that it just loops over him like that makes you feel some type of way. Anyway, here is the next goal of the match. All right, so everything seems to be okay. Yeah, there's a gap here and there's another gap there. And yeah, it's one of those. He's behind him. He's probably going to play the ball there. And then he's probably going to occupy. He's going to try and chase that. And I don't know. I do feel like he could drop deeper just to act as cover. Not really cover for the front, but there is a huge gap. This is okay. This is not. You've seen the difference there? This gap is understandable, but this is just way too big. It really is. And then if we let it play for a bit, that pass was way too easy. Yeah, I won't blame the player. I won't blame him. I'll blame everyone around him that decided to not help him out. He gets the ball, takes it to the side, shuffles it a bit, passes it to him, and then remember that. I mean, look at. I know he stepped up, but come on. I mean, he could play this side. He could play. It's just, and it doesn't even. He doesn't really block him. He gives him all the space in the world. They don't really, and that's a lovely goal. But as we take it back, I mean, it's not so frustrating for a goal like that to be scored because this pass should have never been on. The one that was there, he might as well just given up the space here and allow that pass to here, towards the, I don't know if it's byline or towards the line, rather than allowing him to come here. Because once he passes through here, things become dangerous. You see that? See that? He was in front of him, but because of, I don't know, our nassr player gets past him. And then, yeah, this is just bad defending. Defender could have done better at putting up a block. I know they're down, but it's not supposed to be that bad. And Felix, let's just, he usually has good starts, and then I don't know what happens with him throughout the season. All right, so he's tagging on him. If you're going to tag on someone, the person should fall down. There's no point of you tagging him. He doesn't fall down, and even if they miss or score, you end up getting a yellow card. Especially if they score, you end up getting a yellow card, and then it's useless. You might as well just bring the player down. All right, he passes the ball to him. This is Ronaldo, and you can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to cut in. Oh, he takes it to the other side. That's really good. It really is. Now, he does another thing, right decision leading to a bad outcome. He gets a block, but due to the unforeseen nature of that block and that shot, look at what happens. Hits the post, and I mean, no, 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 no. He should have just stayed standing. I don't know why he slide tackles himself into the box. Felix, unmarked, puts it in for the hat trick. And he almost didn't score, but he did score due to goal line technology. But otherwise, Joe Felix, we'll give him time. We'll give him time. Otherwise, big statement by Al Nassr. And will Ronaldo finally win a league title with Al Nassr? Otherwise, that's been my match analysis for today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.